Welcome everyone to Weekly News and DW with major tidbits, and the topic for this video is BBM Duterte, bumaba ang rating. Nagsibabaan ng mga trust rating at approval rating ng mga Pilipino sa ating Presidente, Vice Presidente, Senate President at House Speaker. Halos lahat ng ating mga matataas na opisyal ng gobyerno ay hindi katiwa-tiwala o ka-approve man lang para sa mga Pilipino, or at least the majority of the Filipino, according to the recent Pulse Asia survey. Noong November 26 to December 3, tinanong ang mga Pilipino kung gaano nila pinagkakatiwalaan at tinaaprobahan ang mga matataas na opisyal ng gobyerno. Ayon sa kanila, bumaba si Marcos ng 2 at 3% from 48 to 50 para sa approval rating noong September at 47 to 50 para sa trust rating from September. Si VP Sara naman bumaba from 60 to 50 at 61 to 49 sa approval at trust rating respectively from September. Si SP Escudero or Senate President Escudero naman bumaba from 56% to 51% at 60 to 53% sa approval at trust rating respectively, again from September. Si House Speaker Martin Romualdez bumaba from 31 to 21 at 32 to 25 sa approval at trust rating respectively from September. Parang walang may gusto kay House Speaker Martin Romualdez. Now, we can attribute all of the decrease from just time itself dahil unti-unti nang natatapos ang honeymoon period ng mga Pilipino at mga kanilang bagong elected officials, lalo na at papalapit na ang midterm elections. Si Marcos hindi naman gaanong kataas ang binaba, and in all reality, still has a pretty great approval at trust rating kahit na majority of the Filipinos do not trust or even approve of him. Ganoon din kay Sara. Kung tutuusin, dapat mas mababa pa yan with all the generational crash out na nangyayari, lalo na kay Sara.
Ang ina ninyong lahat. Martin Romualdez, Lisa Marcos, Bongbong Marcos. May kinausap na ako na tao. Sinabi ko sa kanya, kapag pinatay ako, patayin mo si BBM, si Lisa Araneta, at si Martin Romualdez. No joke. No joke. Nagbilin na ako, ma'am. Pag namatay ako, sabi ko, huwag ka tumigil hanggang hindi mo mapatay sila. And then he said yes.
Including mga calls for impeachment laban sa kanya.
Social media yesterday saying that Vice President Sara Duterte, larger scheme of things is unimportant, so don't file an impeachment complaint. Sabi galing daw po sa inyo yon. Can you confirm that, sir? Was there an effort on your part to stop the filing of impeachment?
Well, it was actually private communication, but nalik na, yes. Because that's really my opinion. This is not important. This does not make any difference to even one single Filipino life. So why waste time on it? What will happen if somebody files an impeachment? It will tie down the House, it will tie down the Senate. It will just take up all that, and for nothing. For what? For nothing. For nothing. None of this will help improve a single Filipino life. As far as I'm concerned, it's a storm in a teacup.
Sir, have you reached the point of no return, you and VP Sara, sir?
Never say never.
Thank you, sir.
The only person to be approved and trusted by at least the majority of those who were served ay bumaba rin. Si Senate President Escudero. Well, the common folk really don't know much about him and what he does as the Senate President. Pero all we know is that he is also associated with the Marcoses. Loyalista pa nga eh. Kaya he incurred some pretty large drops as well, kahit na hindi naman siya ganun ka-visible. Si Martin Romualdez naman, well, madalas naman talaga mababa ang approval at trust rating ng mga House Speakers kasi again, hindi naman natin sila kilala. Most of the time, hindi natin sila kilala kasi hindi ganun ka-visible at minsan nga hindi ganun ka-impactful. Hindi kilala ang House Speaker. Only he got to be actually known by the Filipino people, and it's not even in the good way that we know House Speakers. They say all publicity is good publicity, but au contraire, mon ami. Talagang nasa divisive times na tayo, and it is evident na the mutually assured destruction manifests from itself, from Duterte's crash out in the online meeting, from Duterte again uncovering some stuff regarding Pogo businesses to which that the House Speaker Romualdez has been operating on and even profiting off of, pati na rin yung sinasabi ni, again, Sara Duterte noong siya ay Department of Education Secretary laban kay Representative Zaldico at House Speaker Martin Romualdez na kumukuha raw ng pera ng kabanang bayan na dapat ay nakalagay sa DepEd.
Paano nyo ginagel ang pera ng Department of Education? Martin Romualdez. Inattach nyo ang projects na hindi man lang dumaan sa paaralan, sa SDS, sa region, even sa central office. Basta na lang listahan ng mga congressman. 19 billion. Kinuha nyo ang 5 billion sa repairs, nilipat nyo para mukhang sa illegal, tanggap ka sa Pogo. Pinaalis nyo lahat ng kompetisyon ninyo, naiiwan ang Pogo mo. Tanggap ka, Pogo. May nagsasabi pa, tumatanggap ka sa smuggling, sa droga. Tapos kuha ka dito sa National Treasury. Akin ito. Babawiin ko lahat.
Ang video clip na ito ay galing sa aking series na News Worthy Recap. Check the entire video for the complete weekly news recap and subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date sa mga local at global news na I'll make sure would be interesting to you particularly. Di ko alam yung name mo pero you should subscribe. Muhammad Smith? I don't fucking know. John Smith? Salamat sa manonood mga kabayan. For me, like, subscribe, follow my links in socials and over. Choose that would be linked down below. Sa susunod muli, of course, paalam.